Hello, this is Elaine with Elaine's Creations, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this card with the Honeybee Home Bundle. I used the Honeybee Home Bundle that is part of the Heart and Home suite for this card. It has these lovely little bees, and the bee dies also cut out the bees from the designer series paper here, which is super fun. And some nice sentiments and flowers that you can cut out as well. And then we have the Hive embossing folder that's part of the suite. It makes a super deep impression because it's a 3D embossing folder. And the designer series paper, and each page has gray wood grain in different patterns on the back. So I really enjoy using this paper because I like gray. There are also matte dots that are in the suite in 4 different colors, and denim ribbon. Here's the denim ribbon. So it's a really, really nice suite. There is also another stamp set that's part of the suite called Blessings of Home, as well as a Memories and More card kit. And my trick is to cut all the cards in half, cut them down so that you get double the cards. So I have many, many, many cards. Instead of 20, I'm gonna have 40. And then the last item, super fun, are the doilies in Cinnamon Cider, Misty Moonlight, and Basic Gray. So this is a complete kit. It has everything you need to make beautiful cards. So for this card, I have a Cinnamon Cider base, and then I've used a 3.5 by 3.5 sheet of Bumblebee and embossed it with the Hive embossing folder. So I'm just going to place this down towards the top here. And then I'm going to put dimensionals all over this piece right here, because it has a circle in the middle, so I want to support that. I used the largest circle from the Layering Circles dies and just cut it out of the center. A couple more. Okay, so I want to have that nice dimension here. So place that in the middle there. Nice. Okay, so now I'm going to show you another coloring technique that's super cool and uses 3 different ways to ink and color. So, and I also have a 4th way to do this as well. Super fun. Okay, so we're gonna start with Bumblebee ink, and that's number 1, and then we've got Garden Green marker is number 2, and then we've got our blender pens are number 3, and then you could possibly use your blends markers as well, and I'll show you that too. So let's see. I'm gonna start by inking up the whole stamp, since this is a lighter color than the Garden Green, with the Bumblebee. So that's number 1. And then I'm going to color the leaves with the green. Make sure you go over it really well. Get the Bumblebee off. There. Oh, let's add just a little bit right here. And then we've got more leaves up here. You can turn the stamp so you can more easily ink it. So I like to turn it so I can use my marker better. Okay, now we're gonna, huff on it. I don't know if that does anything. And stamp it. Voila! So pretty. I like doing this because I don't like how it looks when you just stamp it in one color and then color it. I like it to be, multicolored. So that's just my own little thing. So you can color this. If you did cinnamon cider, like I did for this one, you could color it with the blends if blends are available. But since blends are not available in Bumblebee or Garden Green, you can use the blender pens and a little bit of ink. Oh, I just put my finger right in it. So I've got this brand new fresh ink blender. And I'm just gonna grab like the teeny tiniest bit. You just want a tiny, tiny bit. And I'm gonna start from the bottom of the flower and then just pull the color up, kind of like I did with the watercoloring card. Just make sure you check out that video too, watercoloring with watercolor pencils. So I'm just gonna get like the tiniest, tiniest bit because I don't want it to be too dark. So that's about right there. So I'm just gonna color all of these. It's a little bit too much, but that'll still be okay. Let's see. Get some more from over here. Okay, so you're gonna keep coloring the Bumblebee, and then you're gonna do the same with the Garden Green. I know I have a little bit too much ink with the Garden Green, but you're just gonna, again, just get a little bit and then start coloring in the leaves. So pretty. And you get this really nice, soft look. Almost like a blend of watercoloring and blends. That's kind of like what it reminds me of. A little bit of watercoloring, a little bit of blends. But super duper pretty. So if you haven't used your blender pens in a while, pull them out. Use them with some ink. Don't fret that we don't have all the colors in the blends because you can use your blender pens. Okay, super pretty. So I've already done one and cut it out. Yay! So we're gonna add these to the card. I've also cut out this little fun piece in cinnamon cider, some grass and garden green. And then this last one, I cut it out in both garden green and Bumblebee. And I've cut the flowers off and glued them on to the green, garden green piece because I want to have yellow flowers, not green flowers. So that's a little trick you can do. Is this upside down? Yeah. Okay, do that. Oops. I tilted it. There we go. Okay, so now we'll start with this one right here. And it looks like there's a little piece stuck in there. So I'll just pop that out. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue to the bottom of each of these, but especially that one because that one's gonna stick out. And these are all just gonna get glued on flat. All right, so this one I'm gonna do the cinnamon cider. I'm gonna be a little bit different here and we'll see how it looks. All right, so this one I'm gonna add a little bit more and it's gonna stick out like that so we can see it. And this one's gonna go on top like that. And we're gonna have this nice piece of grass here coming up. Just stacking everything on top. And then I'm gonna do the cinnamon cider one, you know, a little bit different. What do you think? Do you like the Bumblebee or the cinnamon cider better? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so we'll save this one for another card. And I have a little bee all cut out and watercolored, ready to go. So I'm just gonna add this on right there. So pretty. And then I have a bow cut out with the bumblebee ribbon. And then here's a sample of doing the bumblebee and the cinnamon cider. So lots of different color possibilities here that you could use. So now I'm going to add the ribbon with a glue dot. And I actually have two bees. I have this bee right here, and I'm also going to use a glue dot. Put him right on the bow. And then I'm going to use a mini dimensional for this bee and just place it over here. And then I can stamp my sentiment, and we'll use the mini dimensionals to attach them. So let's see here. Gotta find my strip of paper. Okay, get 2 tries on this one, so hopefully I can get it right. I do have a thicker one that I can cut down if I don't get it right. So I'm gonna use cinnamon cider and You're the Nicest. Try on this one first. Sorry if my head's in the way. Yeah, I like it. Good. I always have a backup. You should always have a backup. You never know, just in case. Okay. So now I'm just gonna trim this off. And this ink pad is super juicy. Whoops. So I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, and then I will attach it on in a bit. But I am offering these cards as a free card class when you purchase the bundle. So you get 2 of each design. So here's 2, here's 2. And just purchase one of the bundles that is in the suite. The Honeybee Home, which is what I used. Oops, this is Blessings of Home, is what I used for these 2 cards. Or the Honeybee Home bundle I used for this card. Purchase one of those bundles using my current host code, and I will send you this card kit for free. Just email me and let me know that you would like this card kit, and I will send it right out to you. Thank you for watching my video tutorial on this fun coloring technique. I hope you try it out. And if you like this video, please give it a like and leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell so that you know every time I go live or post a new video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.